So here's some work from Cielo from Sunday, excuse me, Sunday. I rode him on Saturday, and all my cameras decided to die before we got through his workout, so I didn't get much of anything on Saturday. He was actually pretty good. On Sunday, he had been in turnout, and then I brought him in and rode him, and you can see here he was getting a little strong with me, a little tense here and there, so I was just working on trying to keep him relaxed and doing a lot of walk work, and then mixing walk to trot, and then stretching. We did some diagonals. This is our trot circles to canter, and then back to trot, and then just working with him until he was calm, making sure that this is all a good positive experience for him, because about a year ago I had tried to start doing canter work with him and he got too upset. He had been previously a rescue, and he'd not been properly trained, so the last 2 years he's been in formal training, and he's gone from sticking his head in the air and didn't know anything, just trail and people just sort of, sitting on him, to now he's doing leg yield, he's doing haunches in, shoulder in, and now we're finally starting the canter. He's had about 5 months off this spring through the summer, so it's he's coming right back into work like he was, before he was sick this spring. So he's doing really well. The little bit of braciness that he was doing, I discovered once I took him back in the barn after this session. He had to go pee, so he didn't learn yet, or he hasn't learned yet, to go prior to going out for a work, and that he should probably do that before I tack him up, because as soon as I brought him back in the barn to take the saddle off, he went. So some of the little bit of anxiety that you see here and there is because he was hanging on to having to go to the bathroom, kind of like being on a long car trip, and no rest stops in between. But I was very happy with his work. He came right back. He didn't get panicky. He didn't stay upset. He did come back. He was able to do some nice stretch walk, stretch trot. So even though he was a little up and down, I'll forgive that, because obviously I found out later he had to go potty. So but yeah, he's doing really well. I'm really, really pleased. He probably won't be shown. If we do any more showing this year, again, it'll be an intro B, just to get him back out, going to the shows. He did really well on his first time out. Next time will be next year, and plan to bring him out next year and do training in first level with him. Once we get the canter, it's coming really well. And actually I was using leg aids on Sunday, because I was just using the kiss sound the previous weekend, and that got him a little too rattled, so I actually gave him leg aids this. Enjoy.